In Lesson 26, students are finding parts and wholes given percentages. This is actually broken into two parts. I'll do part one with you today. Example 1. Rachel got an 85% on her quiz. There were 20 questions on the quiz. How many questions did she get correct? Okay, how many questions did she get correct? Okay, so I encourage my students to write down like the first fraction they see. And the first number we encounter is 85%. And since we've been working on percentages all week, they should know that 85% is 85/100ths. I encourage them now to stop and label it. This is what she got on the quiz. So this is how many she got correct to the total. There were 20 questions on the quiz. So then the kids have to decide, is this how many she got correct or is this a total? It is a total, okay? The students can simplify 85/100ths. I'm not going to here because mathematically I know 100 divided by 5 is going to give me 20. Whatever you do to the bottom of a ratio or fraction, you must do to the top. And 85 divided by 5 is 17. And I'm just going to reread my question. How many questions did she get correct? It is 17. Okay, she got 17 questions correct. Okay. Example 2. John was shooting baskets. He made 72% of the shots he took. If he made 18 shots, how many total shots did he attempt? Okay, first fraction, 72%, lets you know that it's 72 over 100. It needs to be labeled. You have to know what the parts of the ratio are representing. This is shots he took to the total. Whenever it's a T word, I always like to write it out so I don't have two T's here and not know what they're representing. He made 18 shots. Now, that doesn't say he took 18 shots. Oh, I have to relabel here. I'm not going to. 72%, I forgot to circle a very important part of this problem, which is good. It's good for you to observe that I can make mistakes too. He made 72% of the shots he took. This is how many he made to the total. So he made 18 shots. That's going to go up here. Okay. Now, I'm a math teacher, so I know that 72 divided by 4 is 18. My students might not necessarily know that. They can divide both of these by 2. It would scale down to 36 over 50. Some of my students at this point might know that 36 divided by 2 is 18, so whatever you do to the top of the ratio, you do to the bottom. They might still feel comfortable with scaling it down again, dividing both of the parts by 2, and that's 18/25. 18 times 1 is 18. Whatever you do to the top, you must do to the bottom. He attempted a total of 25 shots. Okay, let me try not to screw the next two up for you guys. Okay, let's do example 3 and 4 together. Leanne was making cupcakes for a bake sale. She made a total of 75 cupcakes. 32% of the cupcakes were chocolate. How many cupcakes were chocolate? Okay, so they're looking for the chocolate number of cupcakes. I'm still going to go to this 32%. I'm going to go to anything that gives me a first fraction with both of its parts. This is chocolate cupcakes to total. Okay, now it tells me there's a total of 75 cupcakes. Okay, that is, I'm going to put this right here. Okay, now I don't know anything that I can do to 100 right off the bat to give me 75. So I'm going to scale this first ratio down. I'm actually going to divide both of them by 4 because I know 4 goes into both of them. 32 divided by 4 is 8. 25 or 100 divided by 4 is 25. Okay, and this makes it a lot easier to figure out the scale factor. 25 times 3 is 75, and whatever you do to the bottom, you must do to the top. Okay, there are 24 chocolate cupcakes. Last one. 30% of the students in the cafeteria were waiting to go to math club. Ooh, I love math club. 27 students were waiting to go to math club. How many students were in the cafeteria? Okay, so first fraction that I know both parts is 30%, 30/100ths. This is how many were waiting for math club, to the total in the cafeteria. It says that 27 students were waiting to go to math club. Math club's on top, so the 27 is going to go here. This is part of the reason I love math. It's like a gigantic puzzle. I could divide both of these by 10. Shortcut on your paper could just be to cross out the zeros if they line up, because 30 divided by 10 is 3, 100 divided by 10 is 10. So 3 times 9 gives me 27, and whatever I do to the top, I must do to the bottom. There are 90 students total. I hope this helped you understand lesson 26.